Yeah, greetings again. Since the emergence of the movie Sankofa, where we done like 30 years ago in the 90s, we see it come back on Netflix. Even though they never show it, the Netflix in Jamaica, but the one are foreign. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that, but they show them show up on America and England Netflix. It's totally different from the one where them show down here. But people obviously have been asking, wait, me never know some movie star and all them there. Yes, we do a whole heap of things, keeping in the context and the confines of how we view, we have a world view, and that is really what we deal with. How we get this role here, really. The brother named Haile Gerima, he's from Ethiopia. He teach at Howard University, and he decided to make a movie about slavery. And what happened now, he was looking for the characters them to fit the writing we him do. And have somebody tell him, or some sisters in Washington tell him, say, boy, if you want Shango, I forgot Jamaica, go check a youth named Mutabaruka. So I decided I'll come to Jamaica, come meet me, and we meet and we talk. At first, the movie the name Noon. And you know, if you watch a movie, you know, Noon is the main character, the female character, the mother in the movie. Well, we take it from there, so we decide to say, all right, what you want? And what me want? Him say, well, he want to find some places where he can shoot, you know, a riverhead, a church and all these things. So I think what me and Haile Gerima drive him all over the place and look for sites, some places where we can shoot the movie. Anyway, we decided we're going to do it because we read the script and we say, it now do nothing outside of where we would really want to deal with. So I go back, and a couple months after I come forward with the crew, Cuban crew, and Black American crew, and it was shot in Jamaica. The part of the movie that was shot in Jamaica is when you see the birds start to fly from the dungeons in Ghana, and they fly upon the cane field in Jamaica. And then now you see me and the cane piece and this sister named Shola, which supposed to be my girlfriend eventually in the movie. That movie was shot mostly in Trelawny. Very, very, a lot of people don't even know. Say it look like Jamaica, but it's Trelawny, it gets shot in a whole heap of cane piece and a old house where they did there. Anyway, the movie take about, I think we did there I shoot for about 6 weeks. Yeah, about 6 weeks I shoot in a Trelawny and in St. James. We shoot some night in St. James. And it worked out quite well. It worked out quite well because it became eventually the most successful independent black movie ever made. Yes, it went. I remember we go to California in this multiplex theater where owned by the brethren there where do basketball. And it showing there for about a month. And I remember distinctly that when they have the opening, we are going at the theater and the person at the door said, no, we can't come in. I said, why we can't come? He said, we don't have no shoes. That the people, they run, come there now. I said, no, I'm the star of the movie. And right away, the brother almost come like he's a king and go inside you know. So, we go all over the place. We go Africa with it. In a New York, I mean, it's sold out. Everywhere it goes, it's sold out. It become like a cult thing where everybody start to deal with the thing named Sankofa. Sankofa is a bird. And what it really means is that you're going back to bring forward. You make history teach you of your movement in this time. Yeah. And it became almost a word where most conscious Pan-Africanists and Africans start to use because of the movie. Now, it's really weird because I never know, say, it did go so hard for do. And I'm going to tell you why. It's like you do a scene, which is weird. I was seeing a movie all the while. Cut. You're in a scene and, for instance, now we are run go up a hill. And then all of a sudden you hear a cut. He say, what happened? Him say, why you want to say the sun gone up, the cloud gone over the sun. You have to start over. And when them wait till the sun come up and then you run go up with him say, cut! Him say, why you want to say the man the outside of the frame? I say, that start cuss now. I say, boss, watch out now. You have to be for a blood clot slave for you. Because you have the run up a dog in this hill almost about 12 times already. Cut. You better do it right now. So I will put them little thing there involved in the making of it and how we start to understand how movies made. And sometimes you have him say talk straight. Look straight ahead and talk. And you talk and you cut out, you talk. And really and truly, when you see the movie, it's somebody you talk to because them also cut the person by themselves attack and separate and you by separate. And when the movie come together, it's like the two have a conversation and the person when you talk to never every day there when you talk. You know? So all of them little things there, we understand and we realize. And a lot of the words them in there, I mean actually put them in there. Because him don't know the Jamaican dialect. And what him did want to do, which is very unique to that movie there too, is that him never want all of the slave them to have the same dialect. Because all of the slave them, all of the African them never come from one place. So I was allowed to keep my Jamaican dialect. That is why them have writing underneath it to tell you what me say. And then you have other people like now, like Nuno, which was the chief lady. She talk in a fair Ghanaian accent and thing. It was wonderful. It was wonderful to see a movie about slavery that never have a white man rescue the slave. Because most slavery movies, you say, a white man is in the mix side. The only white man them when in the mix of that get dead in the movie. And apparently, the two of them apparently was two Jamaican white people too. So it kind of break a lot of grounds in how people view Africans on the plantation, because it was about Africans on the plantation, them what them believe in, them love, them understanding, and them quest to liberate and free themselves from the white plantation owners, you know. And it helped me a lot because when you read the script and you ask Haile, so tell me something, how that come about? And they might show you certain things where you never even know. So upon the plantation, these things was happening and these things was happening, you know. And it helped to really strengthen my understanding, my consciousness about the experience of the African them on the plantation. When you hear people, I don't know what they talk about, boy, we're still in that slavery, you know. It's foolishness. You don't know what slavery is. You say that. You don't know what slavery is. Upon the plantation, for God say, boy, you're still in that slavery. Because if you had known what was happening on the plantation, a whole heap of people would not go on here so now, like say, we are idiot. You know what I'm saying? And I think that movie is a very inspiring movie for African people to watch, to truly understand what was it that was on the plantation that moved these Africans. That even at the last part of the movie, the lady was named Shola, the African who I did, what them says I'm a girlfriend in the movie. When the man beat her, if he say, she go get out the African out her and Christianity and this and this and that. And she start to move amongst me and find out, say, but wait, this is a serious thing. She start to get militant. And that to show from passive resistance to active resistance. And it show you say she really get active to the point that she chop up on the slave master them and run. And I was the one now who was pushing the thinking, making sure say the African them move according to plan. And Nuno, which was the main character, was the woman who bring forward the African retentive elements upon the plantation. She was able to gather the African them and show them what is what and what is not. A whole lot of the white people them did afraid of her because she thinks that them have some power, which the African them on this plantation thinks that she have powers. And she did have powers. The power is a psychological movement of a people that you can get them to move and burn down plantation without any thinking that why somehow we are going to say no and somehow we are going to say yes. Even though in the plantation you'd have that too. As the movie show you. You'd have man who did stand up for the white man. And you'd have people who say, no, we're not that again, you know. But in the last, all of them recognize. Say the whole away was in the same boat together and we have to bust it out. You know. And that is really something that I find that a lot of slave movies don't show. Them don't show the resistance of the Africans. On the plantation, the planning, them don't show the love of the African. Because obviously this woman was in love with this rebellious slave, Shango. And she can't understand why him behave so. In the first part, she brings some food to give him. As usual, it's a what left from the plantation. And him a tell her, say, watch her, why you don't put some poison in the food? And she say, you mad? Put poison in the food and you go kill this and kill that. She said, so what? That's how Shango look on it and I said, so what if them dead? We are afraid of what we deal with. And then now, she says, so tell me something. So what you think you are eat? I just slave master food. And you can't say him get vexed with her and spit out the food. You know? But in all and all, it helped. The movie, I think, helped. And I'm very glad that it started to show again. Because a whole heap of youth right now can see it. A whole heap of youth, whenever I read about. Because 30 years ago, a whole heap of youth was like 10-year-old, 7-year-old. Them I watch Bugs Bunny and them something there. Now, there's something of substance. And I think, say, everyone should have carried them children for go watch it. Even though it have certain little look in there. But the African make sure say him don't show no blood in there. And him don't show no ranchy sex scene in there. You know, and that is really something where I'm hold fast to. So we really feel good. It's one of the achievement in my career sort of when I really feel proud of. That I did make a mark, not only in my poetry, but in acting, that people can see what I'm saying. I say it in my poetry, but you see it in the movie. And it's really something else. Give thanks.